Do you like leveling up fast? Well, of course you do. I mean, come on. It's what we live for when we go on runs to defeat our favorite bosses and Night Sovereigns. Do you like smashing things and plowing through enemies like the Kool-Aid Man smashing through unsuspecting families' living rooms?
Oh yeah!
I mean, come on. We all do. What about stance breaking and getting all those juicy criticals?
Shut up and take my money!
Raider has to be the most OP character for solo runs, and it's debatable with co-op runs, but he is about 500 pounds of awesome sauce. With the right relic setup, he can be a devastating bonking machine. And with the right weapons and right enemies placed at the castle, Crucible biatches, you can easily reach level 10 to 15 before the night 1 boss fight. Okay, to be more realistic, level 10. But if you're lucky, you might get to level 15 if you prioritize your route. But yes, of course, the right path through the map and super early drop for those beloved starfists can really increase your chances of doing this. That and the Crucible biatches are calling the castle home instead of those pesky trolls that are just a bunch of LeBron Jameses copy-pasted at every corner.
LeBron James.
Well, if that sounds like fun to you, well, join me, my dudes. Psst. Hey, over here. And if you are just here for the juicy stuff, then you are more than welcome to use the timestamps in the description below. And, oh yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, because it's free and it really helps me out. And I really do appreciate all the support. Let's go smash some things. And have lots of fun while we're doing it. Okay, bye. So what makes Raider so damn good? Besides, well, his rugged old man looks, and the body of a retired pro wrestler. He's good because his passive ability, Fighter's Resolve, taking damage boosts retaliate potency, cannot be knocked down while using it, meaning he's like a tank, and he will plow through just about anything. Except for, you know, hard-hitting enemies like Crucible Knights. But for the smaller enemies, he can pretty much just tank through all their attacks and get in damage while they're getting in damage on you. His character skill, Retaliate, assumes attack stance and pummel vigorously. What that means is he tanks through all the hits that the enemy is throwing at him. And he gathers that energy like a big Kamehameha, you know, Super Saiyan style, and he just throws it back in their face. If you let it build up over time, it comes out as a big shockwave. But if you use it back to back to back, it's just more of a love tap, like get the hell away from me. Which is a very useful skill. You don't have to worry about dodging all the time. You can just tank through most of the hits, retaliate, and then go back to pummeling their ass. His ultimate art, Totem Stela, the definition is drive Gatekeeper's wedge into the earth to summon a giant tombstone, which that's pretty much what it does. It summons a big pillar which you can use to get onto other platforms that you can't normally reach, or you can use it right in the middle of battle to get a little breather or a chance to heal, or just interrupting the enemy's attacks. All of them are good options to use. Now it's those three things combined with certain weapons combinations that makes him an unstoppable force. Like the starting weapon he has, a big ass hammer. If you find another big hammer, you can power stance it and do jumping attacks to really break your enemy's poise. Or if you get the beloved Star Fist, you can just use Retaliate and then use heavy attacks against your opponent until Retaliate fills back up, and then you use Retaliate again. it works wonders on those Crucible nights. And like I said, if you get in a tight spot and you need a little breather or you need a chance to heal, just use your ultimate art and you will have the opportunity to do so. The relics I set up for this build is the Dark Knight of the Baron, which you get from the collector signboard for 12 of the Night currency that you get for defeating Night Sovereigns. I also have the Grand Luminous Scene, of course, which attack power is permanently increased for every Evergold prisoner defeated. You can also find really good treasure marked on the map, which has some really good weapons in it sometimes, like Rivers of Blood or Vike's War Spear, and many others. And this relic also gives you a stone sword key in possession at start of expedition. And last but certainly not least is a torn braided cord, which you get from Raider's questline. What this does is damage taken while using the character skill improves attack power and stamina, and it gives you +3 in strength. Now I do have relics that has this same property for the red, but I don't have the blue for the Knight of the Baron, so I mean I do, but it's a lesser version, so I just set it up like this. It's a lot better in my opinion. Now the strategy you want to kind of follow is to go around these little camps here and try to find stone sword keys. And as you take out your starting camp and move on to these bigger camps, if you see a church nearby, go ahead and grab it. But don't worry about gathering all the churches up just yet. We're just worried about getting stone sword keys and leveling up to at least level 6, while also trying to get another hammer or get some spike ball boxing gloves. Either one would work. After you reach level 4 or so, you don't even have to worry about finishing these side dungeons. Just worry about getting the stone sword keys that are inside of them. And as you're working your way to the castle, you want to go ahead and hit your first Evergel. And depending on what level you are then, you want to work your way down to whatever this boss is down here. And then you want to finish it up with this Evergel. But the preferred route starts at this Evergel and work your way over to this one. That way you can jump up on the Spirit Spring to go over to the castle in a quick and swift motion. But after you reach level 6 to level 7, you got 2 hammers or your spike ball fists. Then it's time to start visiting the castle, depending on where the circle is closing in at. At this point, you can take a few of the Crucible Knights or the Banished Knights, depending on what's in the castle. You're gonna want to take out the first top row first, until you get a lot of ruins banked up. And then you're gonna go over to this grace and cash them in. And depending on where you are in the day or night, you're gonna run back and try to finish it up. Don't worry about the enemy on the bottom and don't worry about the enemy up top just yet. We'll worry about that later as the night moves on. If everything goes right and you get it pretty early, you'll be able to take out the whole castle before night 1 is over with. But it's always a good run to end the night at level 10, so don't strive for level 15, but if you can get there, great. Depending on where the circle is, you can either stay at the castle or you can move on to hit some more of these Evergels to increase your strength. Because the more Evergels you hit, the stronger you get. And that's basically it in a nutshell. I mean, just go around gathering all the Evergels, hit the castle, and if you can, try to hit some of these treasure marked on the map. Now, it's not an easy task to get to level 15 at the end of night 1, but it is possible. With a lot of practice and with a lot of skill, you can do it as well. But the main goal is to be level 15 by the end of the night and be strong enough to fight the Night Sovereign or whatever the final boss is to defeat him. That's the main goal in this game. But yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. Well, I hope this helps. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And until next time, have fun, my dudes. Okay, bye.
Did you enjoy this video? Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And if you get but hurt, always remember that this is mostly jokes with a little seriousness sprinkled in between. Remember to have fun and subscribe now to join the Nobody Army. I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching, my tarnished, and we will see you next time.
Like and subscribe or I'll deathblight you in your sleep. This message has been approved by the mayor of Froggytown.